This new trend that we're seeing in R&B where we're seeing more of a fusion.
That's definitely not where we're supposed to be. Supposed to be right here. I don't know what's going on. Yo, 1 2 1 2. What's good, everybody? Make sure my mic is good. If y'all can hear me, let me know. Give me a thumbs up or something. Give about 2 more seconds while we setting up. I just gotta pull this up right quick. Day and night, man. We here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Those of y'all that are here, we are now live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. The Holy Trinity. We are live on all 3. Does it have my title on Facebook? I don't think so, but it has it on YouTube. All right, y'all. Tonight we're gonna talk about these Mount Rushmores, man. Make sure it looks good right here. My fault. All right, cool. We look good. All right, let's talk about these Mount Rushmores, man. We talking hip hop tonight. I was on Twitter and I seen a few AI generated, of course, Mount Rushmores made. If you on IG, by the way, go ahead and click over on YouTube. It's a way better experience. But we're gonna talk about these Mount Rushmores. I was on Twitter and I seen about 3 or 4 different Mount Rushmores of hip hop made. On top of that, Billboard released their top female rappers of all time list, hip hop, whatever you want to call it. I still don't know the distinct difference between the two. But yeah, Billboard dropped their best female rappers of all time list. We got Mount Rushmores of hip hop for trap music, mixtape artists, and YNs, which I think is funny, but it was actually a pretty good list. I'm gonna get my take on whether I think they're accurate or not, what I would change, if anything. And then I want to talk about this female top hip hop artist of all time joint too. Where the hell did the oh, all right, bet. I see. My fault, y'all. I'm just getting this situated. All right, let's go ahead, man. Let's hit this Mount Rushmore up. Let's talk about the Mount Rushmore of trap artists. Now, I'm not going to lie. When I saw this, usually when people give their top 5 or Mount Rushmores, whatever it is, it's all subjective. It's all debatable. I rarely agree with lists. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all subjective. It's all personal. But I must admit that this list, this Mount Rushmore of trap artists is 100% accurate. Like, this is 100% spot on if you ask me. I mean, when you talk trap, first and foremost, you damn sure think Gucci. You damn sure think Jeezy. You damn sure think T.I. And you damn sure think Gotti. If you talking trap. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people said get rid of Gotti, you know what I'm saying, and put Dolph in there, R.I.P. Here's my take with that, though. If you say to take Gotti out of the Mount Rushmore of trap music and put Dolph in there, then I can't even have a discussion with you because you don't know what the fuck trap music is. That plus the fact that you probably never really even listened to Gotti. Now, like I said, R.I.P. Dolph, I'm not taking sides. This is completely non-biased. But if you're talking trap music, bruh, cocaine music, Nick, don't you confuse it. Like what? That's Gotti all day. When you talk Dolph, I don't think trap. I think Get Money. Like Dolph was on some like Get Money type vibe. He wasn't trap. You know what I mean? Like if you want to say trap, Pee Wee Longway is more trap than Young Dolph was. And that's no disrespect to Dolph, but he talked about Get Money. Now I understand that Dolph was more popular amongst some millennials, I should say, and all Gen Z, Dolph is more popular. And allegedly Gotti's brother has something to do with Dolph's death. And so I get it's like more popular to go with Dolph, but come on, bro. Like, let's get real. If you talking non-biased trap music, Gotti is up there. If you don't know what CM stands for, CM 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if you don't even know what CM stands for, then we can't even have this conversation. We cannot have this conversation. If you're talking trap music, it is unanimously these 4 on the screen right here. If you're talking trap. Now, if you're talking Get Money, then yes, you could put Dolph on there. Then Jay-Z would be on there and whoever else, Nip maybe. But if you talk trap music, like, do y'all even know what trap music is? If you say Dolph over Gotti, you don't know what trap music is. And I'm not just sticking up for my big forehead, brother, because like I said, this is not biased. I like listening to both. I like listening to Gotti and Dolph. But trap music If you say Gotti ain't on there, then you're ignorant. That's all that is. That's all it is to it. The first time I really fell in love with Gotti music, bro, I was in 9th or 10th grade. Let me say exactly which mixtape it was. I was in 9th or 10th grade, right? And I went to Philly for a football combine. Let me pull this up. Which CM was it? CM7 is my shit. That reminds me of senior year of high school. But it was CM6? CM6. When I was in 9th or 10th grade, I went to Philly and I was on South Street and I went into like a little store and I bought a bootleg CD of Yo Gotti CM6. I was like 15, 16, and I bumped that CD in my mother's Altima for years. Probably like, because I would drive my mother Altima to school sometimes. I mean, I bumped that joint for a whole year, every single day. Every single day. Spaz Out. The intro is Spaz Out. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're talking trap music, if you're talking CM, if you're talking about weight, then it's these four right. It's these four right here, unanimously. So if you talk about replacing Gotti with Dolph, you're just riding the wave. Like I said, I understand he's more popular, but come on, man, you gotta think for yourself sometimes. R.I.P. Dolph. This is not to belittle Dolph in any way possible, but I'm saying if you're talking trap music, it's these four. If you're talking get money music, then yeah, we could talk Dolph. All right, Kevo, what up? So that's trap music. That was a trap Mount Rushmore. Like I said, I 100% agree with this from top to bottom. This is a great Mount Rushmore. Spot on with this one. All right, next I like this one right here. We got mixtape Mount Rushmores. Mount Rushmore of mixtape artists. So we got Gucci, yes. We got Wayne, yes. We got Spitter, and we got Future. Now, Gucci and Wayne, without a doubt, they belong in the Mount Rushmore of trap artists. Of mixtape artists. Gucci's discography of mixtapes is second to none. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, of all, like, mainstream artists, Gucci has to be number one. Because, I mean, since as long as I can remember, since, like, 7, 08, WAP has just been mixtape after mixtape after mixtape after mixtape, like, insane. Like, the number of mixtapes he has are insane. The number of quality mixtapes that Gucci has is insane. And, like, all of them. Like, my personal favorite Gucci mixtape is Trap Back. I don't want to have to push your cap back. Trap Back. When I first started back in 1995. Yeah. Gucci definitely belongs on this list. Wayne, I mean, come on, man. You got, what was his joints? His mixtapes was what? The Drought? I mean, I know No Ceilings, but like his mixtapes was The Drought. I forgot what it was called. My bad. I wasn't all the way up on Wayne like that, but Wayne belongs on this too. Like he doesn't have as many mixtapes as Gucci, but he has quality mixtapes. So Wayne belongs on here too. Gucci, without a doubt, belongs on here. We're talking mixtapes. Now, these last two I have a slight issue with. Currency and Future. Now, I'm not ignorant to Currency's music. I love Currency's music. Someone on Twitter was like, who actually says put on Currency, whatever? You're crazy. If you don't listen to Currency, you're crazy. Or you just not, I don't know. Currency just requires a certain vibe, if you ask me. I definitely listen to Currency music. Future, when it comes to mixtapes. I'm not mad at it. March Madness holds a lot of weight. I really love that Free Band Game mixtape with Pharrell and all that shit. That Free Band Game mixtape was heavy. That holds a lot of weight. March Madness. Monster was a mixtape. Okay, yeah. Future belongs on here. Monster was a mixtape. Yeah. Future didn't drop as many mixtapes as the rest on this list, but the quality of mixtapes, without a doubt, Future should be on this Mount Rushmore. Okay. So I agree with 3 of the 4. Now, my issue is Currency. And again, great discography of mixtapes, great producing. You got Alchemist. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot with Currency mixtapes. He belongs in the top 10. Maybe top 5, but not the top 4. Who I would replace Currency with as far as the Mount Rushmore of mixtape artists is Wiz Khalifa. Listen, Cushion Orange Juice was a mixtape. I think they converted it to an album now, but Cushion Orange Juice was a mixtape. And that's debated in a lot of barbershops as one of the greatest mixtapes of all time between that and No Ceilings. If you ask me, I'm putting Cushion OJ in front of No Ceilings. Cushion Orange Juice as a mixtape holds a lot of weight. A lot of weight. So because of that, I have to put Wiz there in Currency's spot. But it's just not Cushion Orange Juice. You got Cabin Fever. Is that the name of the mixtape with phone numbers and Cabin Fever and all that shit in it? That joint was tough too. 28 grams? Bro, Taylor Alderdice? Some people say Taylor Alderdice is better than Cushion Orange Juice. Like, Wiz holds a lot of weight when it comes to mixtapes. So I'm putting Wiz Khalifa in place of Currency personally, because he doesn't have as many mixtapes, but the ones he have holds a lot of weight. So I'm going Wiz Khalifa. So Gucci can stay, Wayne can stay. I'm putting Wiz in place of Currency, and Future can stay. Now let me say this: right next to Future, honorable mention, Fabulous. Summer Shootouts and the greatest trilogy of mixtapes of all time belongs to Fabulous. Soul Tapes, easily. Greatest trilogy. You can name any 3 Wayne mixtapes you want to, whatever. When it comes to a trilogy of mixtape, Fabulous has it. He has it. He has it. So I'm putting Fab right next to Future, but this is only 4. If this was a top 5, then Fabulous would have made it. But since it's a top 4, I'll let Future stay. But yeah, Fabulous easily could have made this as well. I'll put him 5. And then Currency could be number 6. All right. And then Jeezy number 7. But yeah, man, those soul tapes hold a lot of weight. Plus the summertime shootouts. So Fab I wouldn't be mad if Fab was here instead of Future, but it's Future, so we can keep it as it is. All right. So that's it for the mixtape artist, Mount Rushmore. I think it's pretty good. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. That's pretty good. All right, next. Now this one's funny. We got a Mount Rushmore of YNs. Now this one is very questionable. I don't know who made this. They probably asked ChatGPT to make this one. But yeah, I don't think this one is too accurate personally. We're gonna go over it though. See where people tuning in from. Okay, we got one on Facebook. Facebook finally. I'm slowly catching steam with Facebook. Anyway, okay, boom. We got Mount Rushmore of YNs. Now, we have Young Thug, or is that Polo G? Or is that Young Thug? That's Young Thug. Has to be. Okay. We got Young Thug, we got Waka Flocka, we got Chief Keef, and we got NBA Youngboy. And somebody said, no disrespect, but what the fuck is Waka doing up there? Okay, so I was around when Waka first came out. First off, let me say this. Waka was on a hell of a run when he first came out. A hell of a run. Like, was it Flockavelli's? LeBron Flocka James? Like, Waka was like that when he first came out, bro. Like, I'm not mad at him being on here because this list is saying them as in their YN form. So Chief Keef, when he first came out, when he was like, what, 15, 16, NBA, he still is a YN for real. Waka, when he first came out in his early 20s, and Thug. Now, Thug shouldn't be on this list. Thug, I remember when Thug first came out. The first time I heard Thug was Loaded with Pee Wee Longway. And then he was on Gucci's Lean mixtape joints. He was on the intro. Then he was on, I forgot. But I remember when he first came out, I don't consider him a YN. So Thug should not be on this list. So we can scratch Thug out. Waka was hot when he first came out, but I wouldn't put him on the YN list neither. So I would take Waka out as well. So Chief Keef, without a doubt. NBA Youngboy, without a doubt. They belong. They stay. Take out Waka, take out Thug. First off, Kodak Black for sure should be on the Mount Rushmore of YNs. You fucking kidding me? Yes, Kodak Black, he still be on some YN shit. Yeah, Kodak belongs. Kodak, Chief Keef, and NBA. For the fourth one though, that's tough. For that fourth YN, I don't know. Shit, honestly, man, I might put what's his name? TK. I might put TK on there. I mean, dude crashed out. Like he crashed out and dropped two hot ass songs with The Race and Murder She Wrote. And a lot of people know Race, like that was like his radio hit. But Murder She Wrote by TK was fucking hard. Turn them to the side, then I rip them like some homework. Like, yeah, if y'all never listen to that, listen to Murder She Wrote by TK. That joint way harder than The Race. Way harder than The Race. So that's my Mount Rushmore of YNs. Take out Thug, take out Flocka, put Kodak Black, and put TK. I think that's a legit Mount Rushmore of YNs. Chief Keef damn sure can stay, and NBA can stay. And let me say this about these two, Chief Keef and NBA. Like, I think people without a doubt would keep them on the Mount Rushmore of YNs. And a lot of people say NBA is like the GOAT of YNs. I beg to differ. I think if there's no Chief Keef, there's no NBA. If there's no Chief Keef, there's no a lot of shit today. I said this before, I'll say it again, and I'll continue to say it. Chief Keef had the most impactful influence in hip-hop history. Now, I know, a lot of people over the age of 25, 26, 30 years old, I know a lot of my old heads ain't going to like to hear that, but it's just what it is. I'm 30 years old. I'm the same age as Chief Keef. I remember when Chief Keef first came out. I was in, 9th, 10th grade, 15 years old. I'm worried about trying to pass pre-algebra, and this dude got Glocks in the videos talking about a body he just caught. And look at the ripple effect that has had all the way to today. These YNs be crashing out, walking around with Glocks with switches, catching bodies left and right. Everybody has a gun in a music video. This all started with Chief Keef in the Chicago drill scene. Now, he may not have been the first one from Chicago to do that per se, but he was the first one from Chicago to make it blow up. The Chirac drill scene, the king of that, the godfather of that is Chief Keef. And it's still going on today across the world. If you look up a hip hop video from fucking, I don't know, Bangladesh, somewhere in China, they're pointing Glocks in the camera. All of this started with Chief Keef. He to this day has the greatest impact, biggest impact as far as influence in hip hop ever. Now, I know a lot of people say Wayne and Tupac. Yes, they revolutionized the gangsta vibe that hip hop sparked and continue to have. But if we're talking about drill shit, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be the same drill vibe it started with. Regardless, it's still drill shit today, through and through. Just drive down the street. These YNs, I'm saying? It's 90 degrees out. They got hoodies on because they got that shit on them. That started with Chief Keef. All this gun shit started with Chief Keef. Yes, I know people talked about guns before him, but just the magnitude that it's at today started with Chief Keef. Why do you think he ducked off? He created a monster. It's like the dude, Oppenheimer. He created the atomic bomb and was like, what the fuck have I done? That's Chief Keef. Like I said, man, Chief Keef has had the greatest influence in hip hop history ever, easily, because it's still going on today. NBA was just a evolution of Chief Keef's style, if you think about it. Like, easily, man. So, yeah, my Mount Rushmore YNs, NBA Youngboy, Chief Keef, they're the GOATs. Well, Chief Keef is the GOAT. He's the godfather. NBA is the current king. I would say Kodak, and I would put TK up there. That's my Mount Rushmore of YNs. But they definitely need Kodak up there. Like, Kodak still be on some YN shit, like, to the fullest. So, all right. So that's the Mount Rushmore of YNs. Okay, so we got if you missed it, we went over Mount Rushmore of mixtape artists. I said Future can stay, Wayne can stay, Gucci can stay. I will replace Currency with Wiz Khalifa. Then we did a Mount Rushmore of trap artists, 100% accurate. If you say that Dolph belongs there instead of Yo Gotti, then you're just riding a wave and you do not know what trap music really is. Dolph was Get Money music, not trap music. And Gotti, I mean, he's been on that trap shit for longer than some of y'all been born. All right, so that's the Mount Rushmores. You ever thought about hopping on Twitch? Hold on, can I pull up comments from here? Twitch. So I haven't done this from Twitch. I've done my football broadcast on Twitch. I haven't done this on Twitch. I might go back to it though. That's actually not a bad idea. I might go back to it. Okay, we got Smirk as far as John, when you say Smirk, are you talking I assume you're talking YNs? You say Smirk should be on here for YNs? If you could clarify that for me. Are you saying Smirk should be on the YN Mount Rushmore? But again, Smirk, with no Chief Keef, there's no Dirt. With no Chief Keef, there's no King Von. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chief Keef started this shit. YNs, yeah. This is all from Chief Keef, bruh. Like, Chief Keef is the GOAT of YNs, and Chief Keef had the greatest impact on hip-hop ever, if you ask me. Ever. All right, so those were our Mount Rushmores. All right. So enough for the fellas. We're gonna show some love to the ladies in the music game. I'll take Kodak off. Okay, so you would put Dirk on instead of Kodak. Okay, respect. So Billboard recently dropped a list of their best female rappers of all time. So I want to go over this too. If you're on IG, really y'all should be on YouTube, but I'll try to. All right, if you can kind of see this on IG. All right, so we got Nicki Minaj number 1, Missy Elliott number 2. Okay. Lauryn Hill number 3. I thought she would be number 2. Lil' Kim number 4. Queen Latifah number 5. MC Lyte number 6. Salt and Pepper number 7. 8. Roxanne Shante. Eve number 9. Foxy Brown number 10. So off the bat, I would replace number 10 Foxy Brown with number 7 Salt and Pepper. Yeah, I think that's good. I would have Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, then Foxy Brown. Well, shit, honestly, I would have MC Lyte 5, Foxy Brown 6, Queen Latifah 7, Roxanne Shante 8, Salt and Pepper 9. Wait, I messed up somewhere. Okay, Eve number 9. Okay, I like Eve. Oh no, 10. I'm sorry. She would have been 10. Eve number 9. So yeah. Okay, I will replace number 8 and 9. I will put Eve at number 8. I will put Roxanne Shante at number 9. Okay, so we got number 1 through 3, maybe switch 2 and 3, but 1 through 3, cool. 4, Lil' Kim. 5, MC Lyte. 6, Foxy Brown. 7, Eve. 8, Roxanne Shante. 9, Salt and Pepper. Okay, bet. 11, Cardi B. Okay, cool. 12, Da Brat. Is Da Brat better than Cardi? Cardi be snapping. I ain't gonna lie. I know she's like, she turned pop, I guess you could say. She don't really, but Cardi can snap if she want. Cardi can snap if she want. What do y'all think? Are y'all putting Da Brat in place of Cardi? No Remy Ma? Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Nah, they ain't got Remy on here. Do they? Nah, they don't. Oh, you know that they do. Remy Ma's number 18. Remy Ma's number 18. Okay, so Da Brat 12, Trina 13, Left Eye 14, Meg 15, Doja Cat 16. Okay. 17, Rhapsody. Don't even know what that is. I'm not going to lie. 18 is Remy Ma. 19 is Lotto. 20, Moni Love. 21, Glorilla. 22, Lady of Rage. 23, Gangsta Boo, R.I.P. I fuck with Gangsta Boo heavy. 4, Doechii. And 25, Tierra Whack. You could put Tierra Whack a little Tierra Whack is better than some of these women on here. I'll put Tierra Whack a little higher. Now, let's see. What do I have? Doja Cat ahead of Remy Ma and Glorilla and nah. And I think Gangsta Boo is better than Doja Cat. I fuck with Gangsta Boo and Lil Chat. Hypnotized Posse. The ladies are Hypnotized Posse. Mia X. Who's Mia X? I don't even know who Mia X is. Who's Mia X? Excuse me. Yeah, this one, it's cool. It's cool. Gangsta Boo, I would move up a little higher. Glorilla, I would move up higher. I would move down Doja Cat. I would move down Rhapsody. No Limit. Oh, okay. She from No Limit. Okay, I ain't hip to her. She was on Bout About It. If she's the chick that was on Bout About It, yeah, she nice. Because she snapped on Bout About It. Foxy should be higher. Eve should be higher. Queen Latifah down one notch. Just one. I would switch 2 and 3. I would put Nicki 1, Lauren 2. Well, you know what? Missy Elliott at number 3. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about Missy Elliott number 2 and Lauryn Hill number 3? I saw on Twitter that a lot of people were giving Missy slack for this, saying like name a Missy bar or whatever. What's y'all take? Now, I can see why they did this. Because if you're talking range, I can see why they put Missy number 2 and Lauryn Hill number 3. And also maybe Impact as well. Because, you know, Missy, she was snapping in the music video game too. It wasn't just, you know, like singing and shit. Like her music videos was like that too. Okay, we got somebody that's shouting out Rhapsody. Rhapsody is the illest. That is all North Cat. Okay, she from North Cat. She from North Carolina too. Okay, I'm gonna have to tap into Rhapsody. Pardon my ignorance. I wasn't hip to Rhapsody. Okay, so I gotta tap in with her. Where's she at on the list again? Rhapsody's number 17. Do you think Rhapsody should be at 17? Higher or lower? I have to tap in with her, but what do you think Rhapsody is on this list? Do you think she's cool or what? What do you think? I gotta tap in with her though. Lauren ain't got enough music. Yeah, I agree. That's why I said I'm not mad at Missy being number 2. Now, if we're talking about albums, then yes, Lauryn Hill has one of the illest albums. Period, male or female. But if you're talking greatest female rappers of all time, I'm not mad at Missy Elliott being number 2. I mean, Nicki, without a doubt. It's not even close. It's not even close. Miss Nicki is just on a whole nother planet. Jaisha, what up? Yeah, I'm digging this. I'm digging the top 3. I'm really digging the top 4. Let's see. Top 5, Queen Latifah at 5. Would I keep Queen there? Yeah, I'm not mad at Queen Latifah. I think Queen Latifah or MC Lyte could have made number 5. So the top 6 is good. Now 7, that's where I'm a little thrown off once we get to 7. Because I'm not putting Salt and Pepper ahead of Foxy Brown. Or maybe not even Eve, honestly. I'm not putting... Nah. And Salt and Pepper nice. I'm not taking that from them. But nah. I would replace Salt and Pepper with Foxy maybe. Foxy got bars, bro. She been spitting since she was like 15. Like, if you go back and listen to when Foxy first came out, when she was like 15, 16, she was in 10th grade. Rapping like a grown-ass woman. That shit was insane. Jaisha, we talking about, so we went over the Mount Rushmores earlier. Twitter had a Mount Rushmores it's hip-hop, but a Mount Rushmore of trap artists, a Mount Rushmore of mixtape artists, and a Mount Rushmore of YNs. That's what we went over. But now we showing love to the women. We talking about Billboard. They just dropped their best female rappers of all time, and these are the top 25. So we just chopping it down, seeing if it's, you know, if they on point or not. I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's perfect, of course. I don't think it's great, but I think it's good. John, you said Kim might be top three. So who would you knock out? If you put Kim at three, are you knocking out Missy or Lauryn Hill? Damn sure not Nicki. Nicki is just, it's not even close. But if you put Lil Kim at three, are you knocking off Missy or Lauryn Hill? That's tough. Lotto on here already? I think that's a little early for. Oh, you're knocking off Lauren? Okay. I think it's a little early to put Lotto on here and Doechii. I've the only song of Doechii I've heard was that annoying ass song where she's talking to like her conscience that the radio keeps playing. I never like really listened to any of her music. She kind of said some ill shit on that little joint, saying like, you know what I'm saying, like dissing men. If you dissing the kings, then I can't fuck with you. I mean, how you think you was brought here? Yeah, I think it's a little early for Doechii to be on here. I think it's a little early for Lotto to be on here. I'm not mad at Glorilla being on here because she really be snapping. Lady of Rage, I like me some Lady of Rage. Gangsta Boo, Lil Chat, Gangsta Boo and Lil Chat. Shit, you could do a slash, Gangsta Boo / Lil Chat. But nah, this a decent list. Decent list. I feel more R&B when I think of Lauren, even though she can spit though. I've heard this before. Someone has told me this before. Like when they think Lauren, they think artist, not rapper. But when she spit, she spit. When she spit, she spit. Like we said, she just doesn't. Her catalog isn't long enough to compete with Nicki or Missy, or maybe not even Kim. But the catalog that she does have, it's impactful. It's impactful. I'm not gonna lie, it's impactful. Roxanne Shante. Have y'all seen that documentary on? Well, not documentary. It was like a movie. What is it? Bio type thing on Roxanne Shante. I didn't know Shorty went through all that. I mean, I knew she was from Queensbridge, and I knew that she, you know, met Nas when he was a kid, but damn, that shit was hard to watch. That shit was sad. When Nia Long played her mother, and the dude from whatever that fucking movie is, played the dude that like got her pregnant when she was like 15 and he was like 30 something. Honestly, I'm only 30 years old, but based off of, you know, stories that like my mom and relatives tell me, like that was kind of like a norm, like in the 80s and 90s for like grown ass men. Let me take this off. To be messing with like teenage girls and shit and scooping them from school. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they didn't get scooped from like even when I was in high school in 2013 when I graduated. This was before every like social media really took over to where everything was recorded and put online. Shit was recorded, but not everything was put online. But even like when I was in high school, like it was chicks that was dealing with dudes outside of high school. Like when I was in high school, that like we knew. It was some Yo, it was some chicks that was getting slutted out by the Slutty Boys. If you from around the way, you know what I'm talking about. If not, Slutty Boys is the crew that Fat Trail is a part of. It's part of the Slutty Boys, SB. And these, you know what I'm saying, were like dudes from like DC. That was Fat Trail's posse. And it was chicks from my school in like 10th grade getting ran through by Slutty Boys. Like, that shit was crazy. But nah, I just say that to say this circles back to the Roxanne Shante bio movie, whatever it's called. That shit was hard to watch, man. That shit was tough. That shit was tough. But that was going on a lot in the 80s and 90s as far as like little ass girls, teenage girls, 14, 15, 16 dudes in they 25 to 30 range, scooping them up, you know what I'm saying, messing with them, getting them pregnant. All types of shit. R. Kelly shit. That's why like R. Kelly like in like the 90s and shit, like it wasn't as weird looked at. It wasn't as frowned upon. Parents was setting it up all types of shit. Day, what up? It was just a thing in the 80s and 90s. And I'm not saying it's cool. I'm literally just saying it was a thing. Like my mother be telling me it was a thing. My cousins, my aunts and shit, they be telling me like that shit was a thing. Now, where did the turning point occur? Like when did it, Day was good, Brody? When did it like become like, oh nah, this is, I don't know. I guess people was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, but what made people not be like that? You know what I'm saying? Like back then, I don't know. Did phones have something to do with it? I don't know. But it was a turning point because it was cool at some point, and then it was like, nah. Like the whole like if you like even it's even to the point where like but women do this shit. Like if a dude is in his 40s dealing with a chick in her early 20s, maybe even 19, 20 years old, which is allowed, is legal. Like a 20, 21, a 21-year-old chick dealing with like a 40-something-year-old dude, women be like, oh, what the fuck, da da da. But be messing with older dudes themselves. I don't know. It's a weird thing. And I didn't even get carried away because we were definitely just talking about hip hop. I don't even know how it just got here. I was just talking. I don't know. But yeah, man, that's what we had for today. Hope y'all was, you know what I'm saying, enjoying the like I said, we went over the Mount Rushmores, trap music. What's the topic I'm trying to call in? So I did my Mount Rushmore joints. We was talking music. We had the Mount Rushmore of trap artists, Mount Rushmore of mixtape artists, Mount Rushmore of YNs, and then we went over the Billboard's best female hip hop artists of all time. And that was just freestyling. I got about 20 minutes. We just freestyling, man. If y'all got certain topics y'all want to, you know what I mean, just drop them in there. We just freestyling. Man. What y'all want to talk about? We could talk about this because Day, I know that you're like an advocate for this, I think. You're an advocate for finding a wife, right? Let's talk about why nobody wants to get married. Like majority of people don't want to get married. Let's talk about that. And if you do, tell me why you want to. If you do want to get married, why do you want to get married? I dated an older man. Jaisha, I dated an older man. How older? I feel like you talked about this, Jaisha. What was the age? What was the gap? What was the gap exactly? All right, let's talk about marriage, y'all. Scared of commitment. Do you think that's more so the man issue, woman issue, or both, Day, as far as scared of commitment? Because that's, life. Life, baby. But you know what? Being 30 years old, these past 5 years, 10 years went by. So these past 10 years flew by. Like life really ain't as long as, I don't know. I was 18, he was 32. Jaisha, why do you want to get married? I want to get married because that's what God wants us to have. Outside of, okay, so that's what God intends for us, to get married. Now give me outside of that, a personal reason as to why you want to, Day. That's a great reason, but I need more. We need to unravel the layers. I need more. Both. Okay, so you say the men and women be scared of commitment. Yeah, men and women be scared of commitment. Yeah. But it's like, man, I don't know, man. One thing I'm realizing, because I'm like, I've been a bachelor. I'm 30 years old. I've been a bachelor. I've been dealing with chicks as far as like, since, I don't know, a teenager. So let's say 15. Let's say 15 years. 15 years, I'm 30. So I would say like in the past 15 years, I've been a bachelor for like 13 and a half. But I say that to say this, as far as commitment, like I done passed up. Ignorance is bliss. I done passed up on some good joints. I done fumbled some good joints. But I've passed up on some good joints on some shit like scared of commitment. Like, yo, that's just not my thing. I don't want to get serious. Cause then you start thinking of what can go wrong and then the fear factors start to kick in. But one thing I've realized and I've learned over especially over this past year, cause the two most recent situations I got out of that I was in this past year, man, I really realized, like, yo, take a chance. Take a chance. Like, I've never wanted to take a chance. Like, the biggest lesson I've learned over this past year with specifically 2 joints that I was dealing with is take a chance. Why not? Why not? Why not? Like Cole said, though, all a nigga knows how to fuck a good thing up. Day, I done fumbled some good joints too, man. Listen, that's what we do, man. We fumble good joints. It's just about eventually catching on and holding down a good joint and not fumbling again. But we fumble good joints. That's what we do. When you a dude that can, you know what I'm saying, that when you're an attractive dude and you know what I'm saying, you get joints, you're gonna fumble. It happens. It comes with it. Listen, I would be first ballot Hall of Fame if it came to fumbling good joints. First ballot. Give me a gold jacket. HOF, class of 2026. Easily. I'm getting inducted next year. Easily. Easily. My induction speech will be phenomenal. And all the joints that I fumbled, they will be in the crowd. Reminding me of why I'm on this stage, getting a gold jacket and getting inducted into the Hall of Fame for fumbling good joints. That's like, I fumbled so many good joints, like, y'all don't understand. But don't get it fucked up now. Because I don't, man, listen. Every hand, I got to reminisce and pat myself on the back. Don't get it fucked up. But, I mean, listen, Jordan missed more shots than he made. You know what I mean? Jordan missed more shots than he made. But he thinks about the ones that he missed. He don't when he was in his prime, he didn't care about his game-winning shots. He was upset at the shots that he missed. So that's just how it is when you be on some damn, I don't fumble some good joints. That's all it is. That's all it is. Enough about me. All right, Day, you got some good points in here, man. You said I love. I like being able to lead. That's a good one. Marriage is a blessing. That's a good one. I want to experience something new. For the women tuning in, why do y'all want to be a wife towards a man? I want to experience something new. Okay, so Jaisha, you want to experience something new. So you experience it. It's new. It's exciting at first, but then that like fizzles out. Now what? It's new, but when it's not new, it's like when people want to get a puppy because it's exciting. It's something new. But then when the puppy becomes a dog and you got to walk it fucking 4 times a day and you got to pick up its big ass shits and you got to spend $80 a month on fucking food and you got to pay vet bills and you got to really, and she stinks and she's sitting right here and Desi, I'm talking about, she stinks and she sheds everywhere. People love a puppy. But when you got a big stinking ass dog, if you could just elaborate on that a little bit. I fumble some good joints too, man. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. But at least we know we can have possession of some good joints. That's what we do. Being afraid to fail as a man. Okay. You got to get yourself together first. Exactly. And that's what I'm going through right now. Like the past year, I had 2 joints. They both was tough. And like, they didn't overlap necessarily, but it was like back to back. And I mean, I did have to choose between the 2 at some point, but I ended up with none. And I knew that was going to happen because I'm like, yo, I got to get myself together first because this is fucking crazy. Most women want a finished product. Boom. This is the one. And see, I think this is the biggest aspect because, okay, most women, I agree, most women want a finished product. A dude that's working on himself, building himself up, if he comes across a joint that will be right by him while he's building himself up and be along for the ride, he has no choice but to take advantage of that chick. But the thing is, a lot of women ain't down for that shit today, which is why my man Day said most women want a finished product. They don't want to go through the grind with a man for him to become his best self. Because at the end of the day, a man has to put himself first when he's becoming his best self. He has to put his purpose first. He has to put his grind first. But if he has a chick that's like, okay, I understand you putting yourself first, you putting your purpose first, you putting your grind first, I'm gonna be right here on your side while you do that nonetheless, then that's the jackpot. But that is very, very difficult to find today. That's becoming more and more difficult to find today. You know what I mean? And I think that's the biggest, like, you know what I mean? Because then you see where dudes, after they're the finished product, they get with a chick when they already got it. And sometimes they can't tell if the chick is with them because she really feeling them or because she's feeling the finished product, whether it's money, whether it's reputation, whatever it is. And we see day in and day out through the legal system what happens when a woman gets with a dude when he's already the finished product monetarily. And then she, you know what I mean? She divorce and take that chicken. Like, we see it all the time. But I think this is the biggest factor right here. Most women want a finished product. I think it's huge if you know what I'm saying, you can find a chick that'll be by your side while you becoming the best version of yourself. But a place where a lot of dudes fuck up is they're becoming the best, or they abandon becoming them best selves for a chick that they really want. And that's not good too. That's not good too. You got to put yourself and your purpose first. So that was a great point, Day. I like that. I like that. Definitely scared of change and commitment, but I want to overcome my fears and experience that lifestyle. Yeah. Like I said, it's like at this point, it's like take a chance. Why not? Take a chance. That's how I see it. Next time around, I'm going to just say fuck it and take a chance. Like, I fucked up with this chick I was talking to a year ago, a little under a year ago. Really liked her, but I was like, damn, yo, she liked me too much. I'm not ready for that. And I cut it off. Instead of even asking if she was down to whatever, I just cut it off. But I learned from that on the next situation, just take a chance. What's the worst that can happen? Take a chance. Take a chance. What day they in there talking about, man? I've been there, bruh, recently. Yeah, it sounds like we went through the same thing, man. And that's where I fumbled. After a year, she was like, yeah, I'm gone. But she knew what it was from the start. Okay, sounds like we kind of went through the follow me, ladies. Shooting from the logo. That's my dog right there, man. What Jay you talking about? Yeah, bro, it's part of it. I want to feel that type of love, the stress, hurt that comes with it. All right, lace your boots, because that's exactly what's going to come with it, all three. It ain't sweet. I think that's another thing. When people find out it ain't sweet, social media be having people think that shit is sweet. It's not sweet. My favorite couple, they're married. New baby girl and all that. My favorite couple, my man's be telling me it ain't sweet. It's a blessing. It's love, but it ain't sweet now. You know what I'm saying? It is not sweet. It is not sweet. Yo said, I'm about to take a chance shooting from the logo. Oh, man. So where I'm at with that is, here's the thing, yo. Like, manifestation is real. I don't know if y'all know it. And I'm not talking about you just sit down and say, I'm manifesting $200. I want $200 in the bank right now. No, I'm talking about true manifestation, law of attraction is real. Like, when you really like align yourself to like attract what it is that you're putting out, that is real. And I say that to say this. Like, I know if I really, really wanted to like manifest and attract like my next personal joint, whether it's girlfriend, whatever, I could. Because everything you see amongst me was manifested. I'm talking about everything. This TV, that logo on the TV, this painting, these two helmets, this fucking lava lamp, this podcast microphone, that on-air sign, those two albums, Blueprint, the background, the blue light, the basketball goal with my logo on it, this t-shirt, this is my t-shirt. I envisioned everything that you see amongst me right now. My dog, Desi, the car that I drive right now, where I live, the shorts I got on, the drawers I got on, the chair I'm sitting in, everything in my life at this moment was manifested. Whether it was intentional or not, everything in my life right now was manifested. And I say that to say, I know how strong that shit is. Now I know what comes with the commitment. I know it's a lot that comes with it. Now, if I really wanted to manifest that, I could and have something within, I don't know, a couple months if I really, really wanted to manifest it. But I'm chilling right now to figure out myself first and see I got to do what I got to do and then be like, okay, what lane do I want to go down? You know what I'm saying? Until then, I'm doing me. Now, I'll say this. While I'm doing me and building myself up, if something come across to where, okay, you got to take advantage, I'm going to do that. Like I said, I'm going to take a chance. So I learned from my past situations. Take a chance. Why not? Fuck it. If it don't work, it don't work. At least I took a chance. It's like fellas, it's like the first time. It's like the first time when we shoot our shot at a chick, right? The first time we get turned down. You're like, oh, okay. All right. You start doing it more and more. You get turned down more and more. You don't give a fuck about it. When you shoot your shot, it's a chance, but I mean, it is what it is. All right, let's see what these comments talking about. Pink Lash, what we talking about? We too grown for this back and forth dating BS. People in relationships need to know boundaries and respect. That's the only way it will be successful. Yeah, but I mean, the back and forth dating BS, that's all it is nowadays, it seems like, right? That's all it is. I get what you're saying. But yeah, when the going gets rough, that's when people dip. When it gets uncomfortable, that's when people dip. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is work. That shit is fucking work. Relationships, marriage, all that shit is work. Bruh, I get turned down all the time. Bruh, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. You got to get turned down. What? After like the first few times I got turned down, I was like, okay, bet. That's it. Then you go to the next. Boom. And sometimes they spin the block. That's happened a few times. They'll spin the block. Davion. I got to correct you first and foremost, Jaija. It's Davon. So my name is Davon for those who don't know. Daivon. A lot of people call me Davion because of the I. I've been called Davion more than Davon growing up. And, you know, all that good stuff. What haul to the blind dates? Davion, what happened to the blind date joint? Well, it's a little warm out now. Maybe in the fall, once it gets a little cool. I've been in the lab, man. I've been trying to figure shit out lately. I haven't really been stable. I ain't gonna lie. I've been in the lab. I'm not rebranding. No, I'm rebranding. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm rebranding. Like I'm switching shit up. You said I said Davon in my head. Well, I appreciate that. At least the pronunciation was on point. I appreciate that. People play too many games. Who got time for that? Just have fun and live. Now, see, that, okay, you're kind of contradicting yourself, if I could be quite honest. Because you're saying just have fun and live, but then you were talking about the relationship part, saying that, you know, we're too grown for the games. I mean, yeah, too grown for the back and forth dating BS. But see, this is how you get the back and forth dating BS. People just want to have fun and live. That's literally what it is. That's all it is. They just want to have fun. Everybody just want to have fun. Like, millennials just want to have fun. Gen Z just want to have fun. Nobody want nothing serious. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of past my, I like, soon, it's, I don't know, something, as soon as I turned 30, bro, like, it just hit me like, hold up, bro. I've been having fun. Oh, you talking about single people? Yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, well, everyone's single and everyone's having fun, so you're spot on. That's all it is. I don't know, bro. As soon as I turned 30, like what, 4 months ago, 4.5 months ago, as soon as I turned 30, it just hit me. I'm like, yo, hold on, because I don't know if this person meant to call for the show or not. Q. What up? Which camera view? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, but let me call you right back. I'm live, but I'm gonna end it in like 10 minutes. All right. All right. Let's see what y'all talking about. I'm ready to settle down. I don't know if I'm gonna say I'm ready to settle down, but I'm realizing shit more and more. But if a situation came to where it made sense to like, she got to like really be on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, really have my best interest, and I would. I'm 32. Okay, so we like a year and a half apart. Now, for married people, stay in your married lane. I don't know why your photo's not popping up. Like, it's popping up on. I see it in the comments, but it's not popping up on here. Now, for married people, stay in your married lane. What do you mean by that? Like, married people stay away from like single people? Because I agree. I think I don't think married women should hang out with a whole bunch of single women. Vice versa. Unless the single woman wants to, unless a single chick wants to be married, then hang out with married women. But nah, single women keep married. Single women keep women single. We all know that. What do you mean by that? If you could elaborate just a little bit. Okay, that's what you meant. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. Don't settle down means you with one girl, or settle down. Settle down. Oh, do settle down mean you with one girl, or settle down as in start a family? Because there's a difference. Settle down means being with someone that you know is no good for you, but you, well, hold on. Now this is heavy. I want y'all to, if y'all could point this one out in the comments. What does settle down mean to y'all? I think settling down. Oh wait, I'm tripping. I'm thinking of settling for somebody. Forget what I just said. No, settle down means with one girl. Yes. Yeah, settle down means with one girl. Like you're settling down with one girl, like you're getting in a relationship. Now, as far as family and marriage, that can like come afterwards, but as far as what the settling down mean, that's what it means. Like settling down with one chick. Yeah, excuse me, committed to one person. There you go, Pink Lash. Excuse me, I'm recently getting over a cold, and then all this pollen don't help none. Yeah, that's what settle down means. Boom, right here. Pink Lash hit the nail on the head. Well, listen, y'all. It's been an hour. I gotta get up out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. I will be back Monday. See, I just gotta stay consistent with this shit. It's Mondays at 9:00 p.m. I'm thinking of doing Fridays too. What do y'all be doing on Friday nights? Do people be in the crib on Friday nights? I'm thinking of doing Friday nights as well at 9 p.m. because I don't think everybody goes out. And it's like Friday. I would call it the pregame. The day and night Friday special would be called the pregame. It's like if you are about to go out, people usually don't go out to like what, 10? Go listen to my new. All right. Hold on, let me put you up on here, Pink Lash, because you've been interacting. I appreciate that. Pink Lash said tune into her new song. You want me to play it? I could play it right now if you want. Hold on, I'm going to play. Is it on your profile? I'm about to play it to send us out. I'm about to pull it up. We're going to see. I'm going to let the people decide. We here. Where's your new song at? How do I play it? In your link? Stay Out My Business. All right. It's called Stay Out My Business. I'm about to play it. Okay, here we go. Got it right here. It's on YouTube.
This is Artlist.
Can you hear this?
Your business with.
All right, here you go. This is Pink Lash CB, Stay Out My Business. Let me know what y'all think. This is the exclusive.
Stay out my business. Stay out my business. Stay Stay out my business. 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 You ain't gotta ask them. You can come ask me. Ain't no kid in the Bruce, but I'm still lovely. Got a nigga wrapped around my fingers. Where he's supposed to be. You still just in your feelings. Cause I got groceries. Now watch me bounce this ass. Stay out my business. 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 Stay out my business.
Pink Lash CB. Stay out my business.
Now watch me shake what my mama gave me. Got your baby daddy going crazy. That slick shit that you saying about me really ain't gon' faze me. As long as you don't touch my babies, cause that'll really make me blank. Back the fuck up, little nigga, you think. Bottles wanna fuck, so you know you can't. I know you stalking me. Following my page privately. Blogging about some shit you see, but really don't know me personally. Finally, don't act surprised when you facing me. Baby, keep that same energy. Set off on you like burglary. Mess around, wake up in surgery like. Stay out my business. Stay out my business. Stay out my business. Stay out my business.
Okay, Pink Lash.
Stay out my business. Stay out my business. Stay out my business. Now who I fuck ain't your concern. I go half every dollar I earn. Playing with money's like playing with my emotions, and I know niggas lying like worms. I'ma blow when it's my turn.
That was
you
hard.
A hoe that just won't learn. I'ma set this bitch on fire, set the puff and watch it burn. I go down for mine, stay on point like porcupine. Waiting for a bitch to cross the line. My ex niggas don't cross my mind. Bitch, you lying. If you think yours hot, it's mine. Like money bags, I got the time. Corrosion couldn't stop my shine. Get yours, bitch, don't worry about mine, I'm fine.
Like money bags,
Stay
I got
out my
the time.
business.
Okay.
Stay out my business.
Okay. I like that money bag bar. I really like that big worm bar. Okay, Pink Lash. Make sure y'all check her out. Y'all see the IG up here. Okay, Pink Lash. That joint on her page, on her YouTube joint. And that's how we close it out, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, whether you're watching on Facebook. How many views did we get on Facebook? A couple? I got to get my Facebook numbers back up because these views ain't matching the followers. A few on YouTube and IG. Of course, no problem at all. But all right, y'all, I might be back Friday night. Like I said, definitely Monday nights. This is definitely going to be here Monday nights. I'm thinking of doing Friday nights as well, but I don't know if people be like stepping out the crib on Friday nights. From 9 to 10, I'm thinking of calling it the pregame. So like while people are getting ready, if they are stepping out, it's like while they're getting ready to step out, it's the pregame. Just to send into the weekend with some, positive vibes. But definitely Monday night we're gonna be back. I'll put a post up if we are gonna be back Friday night. And I just want to get the people more involved as far as topics to talk about as well. But until then, like I said, I'll definitely put a thing up. No problem, Pink Lash. But until then, man, y'all stay safe, stay sane, but most importantly, stay blessed. We out. Peace.